Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahano Bhunatu Sahaviyam Karvavahe Tejasvinavadhi Tamastu Mavid Vishavahe. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Giants International Charitable Trust welcomes you all, our esteemed guests and fellow giants from India and all over the world, and all those present on the Golden Jubilee celebrations at the Daman Convention dedicated to Padma Shri late Nana Chudasama, to mark 50 glorious years of Giants movement and its service to humanity. We, the core committee of the Golden Jubilee celebrations, under the leadership of Deputy World Chairman Shri P.C. Joshi, welcome one and all to share our joy with the blessings of Nana and witness our journey of 50 years. Giants International provides that all members make a commitment with generosity in their heart, integrity as their guide, while carrying out their actions with nobility and truthfulness in their services. Well, they shall be giants. As we bask in the glory of the Golden Jubilee year of Giants Charitable Trust, we pay a tribute to the stalwarts who were a part of its inception. Shri Ramesh Merchant was the first to conceive the idea of India-based social service organization. He held everyone together during those difficult days before. They took the plunge that resulted in the birth of the Giants. With this one thought in mind, Giants International Charitable Trust was established on 31st of August 1972 by late Shri Batuk Vyas, with a group of like-minded individuals: Ramesh M. Merchant, Y.R. Khatiwala, B.H. Vyas, H.D. Rai, Harish V. Rao, Dr. S.K. Char, Professor R.B. Dobhar, Harish Khemka, and J.K. Agarwal, and chose Dr. S.K. Char as the first president during the meeting held at Darbar Hall of Hotel Natraj. The name Giants and the meaning of each letter was given by Mr. Ratanlal Saraf from Malad, Mumbai. After an extensive search, the present Giants prayer from the Upanishad was chosen. It was decided to light the traditional diya before the commencement of every meeting. As regards to the Giants emblem, few drawings were made through Nana and the present emblem was selected. In the beginning, the group was known as Giants Club of Jogeshwari, but soon afterwards the word club was dropped in favor of group, as the word club denoted to the public a select group of people. The formal inauguration of the first chapter in Jogeshwari was held on 17th September 1972 at Taj Mahal Hotel, Mumbai. On the inaugural day, the first edition of the magazine Mace was launched under the editorship of Mr. M.D. Kare. For the inaugural ceremony, Shri Anant N. Namjoshi, Minister of Education and Sports, Government of Maharashtra, had consented to be the chief guest. But on the inaugural day, he expressed his inability to come as he did not want to be associated with amateurs. In that embarrassing situation, Shri Nana Chudasama, the then well-known figure who came as an honored guest, graciously accepted to become the chief guest. The last-minute rejection by the minister resulted in skepticism about the future of Giants. So, to help us in the task of gaining a foothold, Shri Nana Chudasama accepted to take the leadership under the condition that we expand the organization with the additions of a few more chapters. With Nana's vision and motivation and good offices, we succeeded in forming groups in Malabar Hill, Juhu, Goregaon, Andheri, Vadala and Matunga. On 6th February 1973, all these groups were inaugurated at the Indian Merchants Chamber Hall, Churchgate, in the presence of Shri V.P. Naik, the then Chief Minister of Maharashtra, among many other prominent citizens of Bombay. The Central Committee was formed of those who took an active part in the inception and the early development of the Giants. Although the Central Committee put in extreme hard work to draw up the Constitution for the International, it was only before the convention at Delhi that the final draft was accepted and placed before the House for acceptance. The final draft of the International Constitution was drafted by Shri Rajnikant Mehta, Shri Narayan Verma and Shri R.V. Patel, while the group constitution was drafted and settled by Batok Vyas. The name of Shri Navneet Sheth should be written in golden letters. It was due to his hard work as chairman of the Extension Committee that they were able to expand so rapidly. Shri Y.R. Khatiwala gets the credit of administrative setup and the formation of the Federation of Giants Group of India and organization of its units. Now that the dream of Giants International Charitable Trust had become a reality, the next task was to expand the movement all over the country as well as overseas. With that view in mind, all efforts were made in forming groups in all corners of the country, as well as in Mauritius, London, Nepal, Africa, USA, and Germany, etc. Mauritius was the first international group founded in 1976. Shri Hemant Mazmudar played a pivotal role in forming groups in other countries. In order to maintain a link with all members, a monthly newsletter was published, which covered the latest developments and activities undertaken by all groups. Such a difficult task was meticulously handled again by Shri Hemant Mazmudar. Nana Chudasama. We Giants are always going to miss our beloved Padma Shri late Nana Chudasama as our world chairman. He has been our ideal and inspiration. Being a master at translating words into actions, over the years, he has fashioned a philosophy that has pioneered the first Indian-based service organization, Giants International, with over 625 groups all over the world. He was most famous for his witty and thought-provoking banners at Marine Drive. The multifaceted personality was recognized for his service, and in 1989, the government of Maharashtra appointed him as the Sheriff of Mumbai. Another feather in the cap was a national honor for him when the government of India bestowed upon him the Padma Shri in 2005. Like father, like daughter, a go-getter like Nana, Shaina NC, our present world chairperson, has imbibed the positives of her father. Her intelligence and mission and focus has led her to being a successful entrepreneur in fashion designing, well crowned as the Queen of Drapes. She uses her ability and strength for all good causes. As a female politician, she is often projected as a young, urbane, and women-friendly face of the BJP in television debates. We are thankful to her for her guiding force. Shaina's video message.
Giants Welfare Foundation is 50 years old. When my father, late Padma Shri Nana Chudasama, started this organization with a handful of founder members like P.C. Joshi, Shirish Kapadia and others, little did he realize that this would be a larger organization than even Rotary and Lions. Today we have 625 groups and 25,000 members, all committed to social service. And as say, these are the givers of society. As the World Chairperson, 50 years down, and I am 50 years today, I'd like to wish every single member the very best and thank you for your committed support and making this Golden Jubilee eventually 100 years is what our dream is.
Giants International is thereafter led by our dynamic Deputy World Chairman, namely Shri P.C. Joshi, in charge of Federations 1A, 1B, 1C and Finance, and is the chairman of the committee that has organized the entire Golden Jubilee celebrations.
On this planet, it is only human being who has the capability and ability to laugh. And it is the duty of all better placed persons to see that the poor and downtrodden people also can laugh with them by their help, and whatever way assistance is required to them is the first duty of all well-being. Giants gives you a platform under which you can realize your dream, something which you cannot do individually can be done on the platform of giants. After all, everybody would like to do something for the society, and because by doing something for somebody else, you get the not only mental but heartful satisfaction. The philosophy which I have been following all along is that when we were born, we were crying and others were laughing. We should lead our life in such a manner that when the time comes to go and goodbye, to say goodbye to this world, you should laugh and others should cry. Giants as an organization would be for all time to come, like river Ganges or like river Tasnim. The flow will go on and on forever till the humanity continues in this planet. Thank you.
Shri Vijay Kumar Chaudhary, in charge of 2A, 2B, 2C and 2D.
जायंट्स इंटरनेशनल इस अंतर्राष्ट्रीय सेवा भावी संस्था की स्थापना आज से 50 साल पहले पद्मश्री नाना चुड़ासामा, एडवोकेट बटुभाई व्यास, वायर मुकाठीवाला, रमेश मर्चेंट, डॉक्टर S.K. चार और हम सब लोगों की अगुवाई में की गई। मुझे आज फक्र है कि नाना चुड़ासामा जी ने अपने खून पसीने से पिछले 50 साल में इसको सींचा और आज इस संस्था ने एक वट वृक्ष का रूप ले लिया है। इसकी स्थापना में मैं और इसके निर्माण में मेरा भी अल्प सा सहयोग रहा, यह मेरे लिए बड़ी फक्र की बात है। मैं स्वयं को गौरवान्वित महसूस करता हूँ। ऊपर वाले की कृपा और आप सभी जायंट सदस्यों की कृपा से मैं आज इस संस्था का डेप्यूटी वर्ल्ड चेयरमैन हूँ। यह मेरे लिए अति प्रसन्नता का विषय है। आज जायंट्स यह नाम मानव सेवा का प्रतीक बन चुका है। उस्मानाबाद लातूर का भूकंप हो या कच्छ का भूकंप हो या अभी हाल ही में कोकण, कोल्हापुर, सांगली में आई हुई बाढ़ हो, सभी जगह आप जायंट्स को खड़ा पाओगे। कोई भी मेडिकल कैंप हो या अन्य कोई भी सेवाभावी कार्य हो, सभी जगह जायंट्स पूरी तन्मयता से, तन मन धन से काम में लगा है। इतना ही नहीं, पिछले 2 साल से महाभयंकर बीमारी कोरोना, इसमें भी जायंट्स ने अभूतपूर्व योगदान इस बीमारी को हटाने के लिए दिया है। आज डायमंड जुबली तक का सफर हमने तय किया है। हमने गोल्डन जुबली तक का सफर तय किया है। डायमंड जुबली तक जाना है और सच्ची लगन और निष्ठा, औदार्य, सहनशीलता, इसके साथ अगर हम बढ़ते गए और मानव सेवा के कार्य करते गए तो यह राह और अधिक आसान हो जाएगी। आज वर्ल्ड चेयरपर्सन मैडम शाइना एनसी के नेतृत्व में यह वटवृक्ष और नई पल्लवियों के साथ फले फूले और इसका कार्य स्वर्णिम है, वो और अधिक प्रभावशाली हो, यही मेरा आत्मविश्वास मुझे कहता है। मैं सभी को मंगल कामनाएं, शुभकामनाएं देता हूँ।
Shri S.P. Chaturvedi, in charge of Federations 5, 7, 8 and 9.
जाइंट साथियों, इस वर्ष हमारा जाइंट्स वेलफेयर फाउंडेशन का गोल्डन जुबली ईयर है, जिसे हम बड़े उल्लास के साथ अपने कर्तव्यों और अपने उत्तरदायित्वों का निर्वहन करते हुए पूर्ण समर्पण भाव से समाज के प्रति समर्पित होकर इस समाज को हम कुछ देने का प्रयत्न कर रहे हैं। इस संस्था में रहते हुए मैंने लगभग 44 वर्ष पूर्ण कर लिए हैं और मुझे बहुत प्रसन्नता होती है इस भारतीय मूल की संस्था के साथ जुड़कर। कहते हैं कि जब इंसान जन्म लेता है उसके पास सांसें होती हैं और कोई नाम नहीं होता, लेकिन जब आदमी मृत्यु को प्राप्त होता है तो उसके पास सांस नहीं होती लेकिन एक नाम होता है। लेकिन जन्म और मृत्यु के बीच में हम अपने जीवन को कितना सार्थक कर पाते हैं, इस समाज को हम क्या कुछ दे पाते हैं, मजलूमों की हम कितनी मदद कर पाते हैं, यही हमारे नाम को सार्थक सिद्ध करता है। इसलिए इस संस्था में रहते हुए बहुत गर्व के साथ कहने का मुझे अनुभव हो रहा है कि हमने इस समाज में रहते हुए, इस संस्था में रहते हुए हमने समाज के प्रति पूर्ण निष्ठा के साथ अपने कर्तव्यों का निर्वहन किया है। मैं समझता हूँ ये संस्था निरंतर उन्नति की ओर प्रगति करती रहेगी। आप सबके सहयोग के लिए आभार।
Shri Shirish Kapadia, in charge of administration.
This is Shirish Kapadia. I joined Giants International after I completed my commitment to JCs. Then I joined Giants International as a founder president of Giants Group of Chopati in 1977. In 1997, there was a convention in Mumbai. World Chairman Nayana Chudasama, before he concluded, he announced that Shirish Kapadia will be the executive secretary of Giants International. And thereafter, I continued my obligation of Giants and doing a lot of good work, including the travel within India and outside India. I sincerely thank all the members for their love and affection shown to me during my active career of Giants. Thank you very much everyone, and I really appreciate the members' involvement in the Giants activities.
Shri Baldev Bhai J. Patel, in charge of Federations 3A, 3B and 3C.
मैं बलदेव भाई जे पटेल, डेप्यूटी वर्ल्ड चेयरमैन जायंट्स वेलफेयर फाउंडेशन, जायंट्स की गोल्डन जुबिली सेलिब्रेशन को अभिनंदन करता हूँ। जायंट्स की स्थापना 1972 में हुई थी, लेकिन अहमदाबाद में जायंट्स ग्रुप ऑफ अहमदाबाद नॉर्थ का फाउंडर प्रेसिडेंट के रूप में मैं 1989 में शामिल हुआ। इसके पहले मैं अहमदाबाद में कोई जायंट्स के ग्रुप में था नहीं और अहमदाबाद में कोई जायंट्स की एक्टिविटी थी नहीं। सर्वप्रथम जायंट्स इंटरनेशनल कन्वेंशन औरंगाबाद में मैं गया और वहाँ आदरणीय पद्मश्री नाना चुड़ासमा जी, डेप्यूटी वर्ल्ड चेयरमैन बटुक दादाजी, डेप्यूटी वर्ल्ड चेयरमैन नारायण वर्मा जी और विजय कुमार चौधरी जी जैसे लोगों के संपर्क में आया। तब मुझे मालूम पड़ा कि जायंट की एक्टिविटी कैसी है। 1997 में मैं पोलियो ऑपरेशन कैंप अहमदाबाद के 3 ग्रुपों के माध्यम से किया था और उसमें करीब 1100 ऑपरेशन और कैलिपर्स के साथ किया था। उस टाइम नाना चुड़ासमा जी मुख्य मेहमान के स्वरूप में पधारे थे और तब उनसे मेरी आत्मीयता और मित्रता बढ़ी और मैं बाद में नाना जी को बार बार मिलता रहा और उनकी असर से मेरा में बहुत सुधार आया। मैं अभी सोशल एक्टिविटी में जो कुछ कर रहा हूँ वो केवल और केवल जायंट्स के माध्यम से आगे बढ़ा हूँ। आज मैं कई नामी और बड़ी संस्था में अलग अलग पोस्ट पर सेवा दे रहा हूँ। पिछले 20 साल से दी नवनिर्माण कोर बैंक लिमिटेड जो गुजरात की बड़ी बैंक है उसमें मैं और जायंट्स मेडिकल फाउंडेशन उसके वाइस चेयरमैन और अलग कई संस्थाओं में मैं एक्टिव काम कर रहा हूँ। मेरी अभी पहचान जो है वो केवल और केवल जायंट्स के माध्यम से है, नाना चुड़ासमा जी के आशीर्वाद से है और सभी जायंट्स के डिग्निटरी के आधार से है। मैं आशा करता हूँ कि ये जायंट्स वेलफेयर फाउंडेशन डायमंड जुबिली भी मनावे। थैंक यू। जय जायंट्स।
Shri Nuruddin Sewawala, in charge of Federation 6 and 10 and projects and programs.
Jai Giants to my Giants family. Congratulations to you all for celebrating the Golden Jubilee year of Giants movement. Founder members of Jogeshwari and late Sri Padma Shri Nana Chudasama have worked tirelessly for this movement, and it is our duty that we continue to take this movement to the 100th year. We as Giants are fortunate that we could serve humanity by arranging, organizing meaningful projects and programs in various fields. This year, on 17 June, on Nana Chudasama's birthday, we shall take up a blood collection drive all over India and for 1 week. So let's hope that many people get advantage of this blood that you have collected. During the Giants Week, we shall continue to do many projects, but especially we shall do monumental projects which will be there for years and years to see. I assure you that during this Golden Jubilee year, we shall celebrate Giants International Day, 17 September at Oberoi Towers Pride and Hotel, and also we shall come out with the Giants directory and newsletter which will be there on the office table of each and every Giants member. We are once again thankful to Shaina NC and Munira Chudasama for always guiding us and motivating us to do selfless service to mankind. Service to humanity is best gift to God, and let us all continue the same.
Shri M. Lakshmanan, in charge of Federation 4, training programs and Giants International Awards.
It's a great pleasure to be a part of this great organization which is celebrating the Golden Jubilee. I have learned a lot from this organization. I owe a lot to this organization. Unless you involve yourself, you cannot be happy. Involve yourself in all the activities of the organization, which will help you to grow, and you can help it to grow. Unless we grow, we cannot survive. Growing should be our. Once again, I am very happy to be a part of this Swadeshi organization, Giants Movement. Let the Giants Movement live long, help the needy, and be in the hearts of the people. Thank you.
As the Giants movement grew geographically, in order to have personal rapport of all the leaders with the ordinary members who joined the movements and establish a bond of fellowship amongst individuals from different places, the need of an annual international convention was felt. A beginning was made in earnest in April 1974 by holding first convention in Bombay. The same was hosted by Giants Group of Bombay. 1975 onwards, the annual international conventions were successfully arranged at various places every year. By 1982, the organization had gained sufficient strength. To commemorate the event of installation of the first steam on 17th September 1972, leading personalities from different fields were recognized for their achievements. It went on to become the most anticipated annual event held on 17th September every year from 1982 to 2017. On an international level, several projects to save and educate the girl child were taken up. More than 75,000 family planning operations were performed all over the country. Nana's emphasis on tree plantation resulted in lakhs of trees planted internationally. Lately, under the robust leadership of the World Chairperson Shaina NC, a mega blood donation drive was initiated in association with Facebook and the Ministry of Health, where more than 1,000 blood donation camps were organized between 14th and 30th June 2018. Apart from these, a plethora of projects have been done by our dynamic groups in every possible area of social welfare. The project list being Giants International has been headquartered at the Orient Club at Chowpatty, Mumbai since 1976. Nana's legacy and the responsibility of leading the organization was taken over by his daughter, Shaina NC, from 2018. Today, we have over 25,000 members in 625 groups globally. Giants is not only the first India-based services organization that has spread its wings globally, but is also the only social service organization that gives individual membership status to women. Over the past 5 decades, we have proved that we Giants believe in selfless service to society and have not only touched but changed the life of many. This video is a tribute to the glorious 50 years of giantism by the core committee of Golden Jubilee celebrations led by Deputy World Chairman Shri P.C. Joshi. Acknowledgments and credits: Mr. P.C. Joshi, Sharmishta Shah, Rashida Maimoon, Toral Mazmudar, Mehjabeen, Mandasaurwala, Anup Shah, Nayana, Khatiwala.
My remark: to highlight the history of the organization for a long period of 50 years was a Herculean and time-consuming task, because the data required was scattered amongst old magazines, files, and photographs. Therefore, the core committee requisitioned information from individual groups as well as some senior old members. The task could not have been completed successfully without the dedicated and sincere work completed by each and every individual members of the core committee. The entire credit goes to the core committee, who worked enthusiastically with dedication and determination right from October 2021. But a special mention I would like to make is the efforts made by Sharmishta Shah, who helped me in all respects, practically all respects of the Golden Jubilee celebrations. She was good enough to lend her personal album, which contained several old photographs, for the purpose of our inclusion, not only in the film but also in the book. She was also good enough to contact the person, a friend like Mr. Rahul, to give us the benefit of his voice all throughout the film without any charge, and completing the same with the help of Mr. Omkar at a reasonable rate. Other members, Mrs. Rashida, Maimoon, and Ms. Toral Mazmudar, took upon themselves to select and finalize the contents of the book with the active support of Mehjabeen and Anup Shah. Yet another member, Nayana Khatiwala, took upon herself to ensure the physical attendance of the past leaders by communicating them individually to attend the special session at the Mutt. Our Administrative Director, Mr. Virendra Iyer, actively associated himself with all aspects of the celebration. He was instrumental in providing the old records of the organization and other informations contained in the book. The other three staff members, namely Shraddha, Manisha and Ashok, also extended their helping hands to the core committee. I, as chairman of the Golden Jubilee Celebration Committee, place on record my appreciation and express my thanks to each of them individually for their dedicated and sincere efforts in making this historical event a memorable one. I also thank all the groups individually who forwarded their photographs containing group activities for publication in the book, and also to advertisers whose contribution have helped enormously in organizing the celebrations successfully. I also take the opportunity of sincerely thanking our World Chairperson, Mrs. Shaina NC, for placing her faith and confidence while appointing me as the chairman of the Golden Jubilee Celebration Committee, and thereby according me a golden opportunity to serve the organization. I hope the book and the documentary film will be well received and preserved by one and all for posterity. Thank you.